actually charging. And yeah. Oops, that was my alarm saying, "Hey, get the fuck up and podcast."
Showtime.
Yeah, when you dabble in the devil's lettuce or the Satan spinach, sometimes you forget things. So I set these reminders to you know. Plus, I'm getting old, so all right. Let me make sure my alarm is off so it doesn't do that in about 10 minutes. Because for some reason I think it's going to do that. All right, turn that off. Open up my WWE document. And are you guys ready? Oh
Yes.
wow, I'm mad again. Wonderful. Oh man. All right. Is my like do I sound okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound good.
Volume like you can't hear me like you can't hear you guys through like my headphones or anything?
No.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 14th episode of Scheduled for One Fall, aka Bullet Club Day. And I am joined with La Flama Blanca and Black Market Ivan, also currently taking a piss while watching Impact, Val Capone. And once she's done taking a piss, which should be in about 15 minutes, because that's pretty much how long you piss when you're watching Impact. Danielle and Ivan, how are you guys doing on this hot day?
Doing so well. This weather upswing has just enlightened my life. Like all is good, and having such a great wrestling week with New Japan and NXT, it's kind of a cherry on top of it. Everything else sucked, but that was pretty amazing.
Interesting. And how about you, Mr. Ivan?
Oh, good, man. Yeah, same thing. I mean, after a horrible, frigid, year-long winter, like a Game of Thrones level winter we had in Chicago. Yeah, it's beautiful. Actually, it's almost like too humid now. I'm like,
yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's not good. But yeah, man, just hanging out, enjoying life, and I don't know if I don't want to take the words out of your mouth, Danielle, but what are you guys drinking?
Ooh, so I decided to do something a little bit stronger for this week's pairing.
Is that a good thing?
You know what? No, I'm gonna take it. It's a stronger alcohol. I kind of went top shelf here with a little Ciroc.
Oh, take that, Diddy.
Oh, yeah, but it's gonna be in moderation because unfortunately I have to be up really early tomorrow. So I'm gonna feel good, but I'm not gonna be as sloppy as I usually am on the show. So, but I think I got something I can. Let me see. I'm gonna crack it open. I don't know if there's any sound. Maybe. And I'm gonna pour this. I can't hear anything. Maybe, but you're gonna hear this nice little crack. Okay, ready? Ready?
Yeah,
hey, that was a nice one.
Ooh, and that's a little LaCroix to mix.
Oh man, you're really white.
I know. It's kind of sad.
You know what? Though, I was gonna say I've been to breakfast or dinner enough times with people who have actually said, "Let me get a La Croix," which is fine because that's how you say it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if Danielle would have said La Croix, she would have been so white that I would have had to wear sunglasses.
I would have been disowned from the podcast, I think, if I would have gone.
No. Diversity wins. We definitely need white people on the podcast too. You can't.
And let me, when actually reading the can, to me it looks like LaCroix. So,
oh wow,
I'm gonna bring the white trash into the podcast.
I'm not trying to be funny, and Pat, don't ask me why I even know any of this, but isn't LaCroix like a RuPaul's Drag Race character?
Wouldn't know.
I mean,
wouldn't know.
It would be a fabulous queen, and she'd be rocking out some key lime outfit shit. I
probably is, but I wouldn't know. I heard it's a good show though.
It's very good.
It's the best damn show out there. 5 stars.
Man,
So,
if you're really from Chicago, like you're really from the streets, you know all about RuPaul's Drag Race. It's just one of those shows that gets you that hood credibility. So
what I said, yeah.
I mean, it might be different parts of Chicago, but
Boys Town.
So if you're from the mean streets of Clark and Belmont, I got a show from you. So we still have some of this variety pack of Trouble Brewing, and I'm drinking the After Party Pale Ale. Blah, right there, beautiful. Okay. And oh my god, this
it's
man,
oozing.
I just had to slurp.
Hey, that's another podcast.
Oh, this is foamy messiness that's happening in front of me.
Oh my god, guys, real quick, breaking news.
Yes.
Okay.
Breaking news. We just got as I was slurping from this can, we just got breaking news about from the Austin Aries camp. Danielle, what just happened?
Austin Aries defeated Thanos for the Infinity.
Whoa, Thanos?
Thanos,
like the Devourer of Worlds.
Yes, he obtained the Infinity Gauntlet in an intergalactic dying star match on the planet Titan.
Oh my!
You know what?
I mean, this is pretty impressive. I am blown away. My socks are missing.
Yeah, my socks are standing on its own right now because I can't believe it. Like, I need to see this match because Thanos is one bad motherfucker. So if Austin Aries could defeat him to get the Infinity Gauntlet, man, it's a 6-star match.
No,
what did Dave Meltzer give it? I don't know.
I'm just curious on, was it a dance off?
Oh yeah,
because
that's
Guardians of the Galaxy pun. No.
Yeah,
that's such.
Is that falling flat?
No, it's just such a deep cut. But Pat, I think Dave Meltzer officially, this match was so great, he changed his rating scale to 6 out of 6 Infinity Stones.
Oh, okay, that works. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check this match out. I'm pretty sure it's streaming somewhere, probably on Powerbomb.tv. And
but no, I'm glad he Thanos is such a. I mean, I'm glad someone finally put him in his place, because the other day Danielle and I are just sitting here at the living room and we have 2 cats. One of our cats just became Ash and disappeared. And we're like, damn it, Thanos again.
No. I love those cats. Wow.
I know, it's kind of like a depressing segue.
Wait a minute. Oh my god, guys, hold on. We just got another text message from our secret contact. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. This guy has frequent flyer miles, or he's got he can crawl through wormholes and appear in other parts of the universe. But Austin Aries also just won the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. Let me repeat
What is that?
The Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award for being the MVP in a 16-hour cricket match, and he only has to defend it one time. And that is a year from now in the ICC World Cricket Cup 2019. Guys, Austin Aries, talk about diversity right there.
Man. I gotta give the guy a clap, because that is some impressive shit.
Cricket. I mean, those games take a long time, but 16 hours? That's even
more. But only impressive. 16 hours?
That's
only 16
what? Though, he's so good, though, he didn't have to play for 24 hours.
Okay, because I was like, only 16 hours is kind of BS, BT dubs.
So, Pat, Val, what have you been drinking up to the point of you getting into your car right now?
Oh, God, that's a terrible segue.
Seconds away from starting your car.
What? I'll edit that.
This is accrediting information.
Well, while Val thinks about the most legal-friendly way to say it, Pat, what are you drinking?
I'm taking an Uber.
I'm taking an Uber because I'm Jewish. We're gonna call it a Juber. But I was drinking. Well, I'm Jewish. I could say Juber. I was drinking. I'm all of the above, brother. All of the above. No, I'm not. But I was drinking Tito's and water with 2 limes because that's my jam. And also multiple shots of Malort.
Okay, what prompted such a mitzvah, Val, to have such fancy drinks?
Such fancy drinks as Malort? Oy vey. Oh, God. Well, a buddy of mine is battling. He has some pretty serious health issues right now. So we friends of mine put together a little charity bartending night at my home away from home, the Nisei Lounge, the greatest bar that ever was. It's the oldest bar in Wrigleyville. If you want to avoid douchebags after a Cubs game, this would be the bar to go to. Nisei Lounge, hashtag Nisei Lounge forever. It's within walking distance. Shoot, I'm going past Wrigley Field right now, but you would never even know that it was in Wrigleyville because it's like all races, all backgrounds, all sexualities, all financial. It's the best. And every Thursday, they're so fucking cool. They allow people to do charity bartending nights. So tonight they put on a thing for our buddy Brian, and he's got some pretty gnarly health issues that he's currently battling. He had to have open heart surgery. He had to have his chest cavity open for several days. He was in ICU for about 15 days, he was telling me, in the hospital for 20 days altogether. So they had a GoFundMe, and I'll tweet it later because I don't have the exact number on me. But, let me think. I know it's GoFundMe page for Brian. Where is it?
Yeah, once you tweet it, we would definitely.
Oh, I got
tweet
it.
Oh,
I got it. But I'm also gonna tweet it. I'll twat it later. GoFundMe.com. Hey, wait, what? GoFundMe.com /55WF as in WWF minus a W. WFMY8. That's his personal GoFundMe if you want to hear more about his story. And he's a really good dude, and he's been having mad health issues, and he has like degenerative heart diseases. All of his valves failed, like every single one.
Wow.
So he had to have heart surgery to repair them. He ended up with a severe illness called endocarditis, which basically ate away the insides of his heart. I mean, that's just insane, dude. Shit. Like, yeah. But he was still there. He was still at the party. We were having a good time, having a good laugh. There was like 50-50 raffles. There was raffles for like Duncan Keith jerseys, like hockey sweaters that were autographed. A Dwayne Wade jersey, which my pal Nick won that I really wanted to win, but that's cool, Nick. I still love you, brother. Yeah, it was a good time. It was low-key night. And I legit was watching NXT with my earbuds in because I knew that we'd be broadcasting. And a random dude that was also there supporting Brian was like, "Are you watching NXT right now?" And I said, "Yeah." So shout out to Lawrence. He subscribed to SFOF, sorry. Scheduled for One Fall podcast.
I like SOS too.
Oh yeah. SOS, help us. But yeah, so Lawrence is tuning in for the first time. He's stoked. I was like, "Do you like people getting drunk and talking about wrestling? Because then you'll love our podcast."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Actually, yeah, I do. I was just listening to Jim Ross's podcast." I'm like, I think he's not getting drunk on barbecue sauce, but that's cool.
Slobberknocker.
But yeah, so shout out to my new friend Lawrence. He was wearing a Cubs hat, Cubs shirt. I could talk his ear off all day long about wrestling, but unfortunately, I had to get in the vehicle, not necessarily mine, and go home so I can continue recording with you guys. Yeah.
That's what's up. And I would definitely retweet that link as soon as you post it. And
I will.
Also on the schedule for One Fall official Twitter, twatter. So look out
Twat it.
Shout out to Big Lawrence.
Big L.
Big L. So,
oh shit. All right.
Yeah,
big L. Let's lift the spirits up. Mr. Black Market Ivan. I'm ready to go to the future.
Oh, pew, 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 pew.
I didn't hear a futuristic sound effect last time on the show.
Oh, you know
I just
what?
made one.
You know what?
I need.
I'm all right. I will admit, the past two, I've been kind of slacking, man, and that's because of the devil's lettuce. From now on, I'm going to put all the sound effects, and plus, I wanted to give you some shine because the last two episodes you've been kind of doing your own sound effects, so I've been just kind of leaving them in.
So
Pew 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 pew.
So first of all, anyone who listens to the show on iTunes, and even if you don't, I urge you to type Schedule for One Fall podcast iTunes, and you can view the page, even if you're on an Android device. And
is it going to be a picture of Kanye West and Patrick?
No.
We're gonna do that.
I don't know who that is.
So
as long as it's not R. Kelly.
Yeah, definitely. Fuck R. Kelly.
Yeah.
So
speaking of piss break.
Slavery and being pissed on are both choices, is what you are saying, Val?
No, I'm saying they are choices. They are choices that are not mine, and also the wrong choices. They are a great example of how not to be. I believe you can die.
From those two things in combination, yeah.
No, instead of I believe I can fly, I believe he can die. Whatever.
Yes,
Never mind.
I get it.
That was my.
Oh man! Thank you, Patrick.
If you want to show my age? That was my. Pat, I don't remember if we were the same year, but that was my high school graduation or 8th grade graduation song.
8th grade,
I believe I can fly.
Girl, bye. I was gonna say, how old are you? You are younger than me. Don't even act like that was high school.
No. But
we're not that
so
old.
go to the iTunes page, and you can
you tweet it, because I don't even know how to find us on iTunes.
Just
I mean,
Google,
then again, I hate the internet.
Just Google Schedule for One Fall podcast iTunes, and
that's how you do it. SoundCloud. I will listen to us on SoundCloud.
Yeah, SoundCloud, Scheduled for One Fall podcast, iTunes. Just type in Scheduled for One Fall, and we should be the only one up. I know there was another podcast with our same name, but fuck them. Number one, and number two, they haven't made a podcast since 2016. So eat shit. It is our name now, and
trademark.
Or do they podcast with Patrick Pryor on Twitter?
Hell no, they don't. They're probably from Canada.
Fighters keepers.
Kevin Owens. Yeah. So yeah.
So my point of bringing up the iTunes thing is if you can click episode descriptions, and I did that by mistake. I accidentally stumbled upon it once, and I noticed that Pat actually writes like the most amazing descriptions for each episode, and I didn't find it until about episode 10, and I'm like, oh my god! And so every week I looked forward to seeing what funny stuff Patrick would write on there, and then last week I looked and it was just blank. It was just Scheduled for One Fall episode 13. I'm like, all right, Pat must have had a really bad day, or he's really
all right. So I had a before we get into New Japan, I had a shitty last week. You know, like I had to buy so much new stuff because a lot of my electronics got fucked up, so I had to buy that. I ran out of devil's lettuce. Then I finally got some more devil's lettuce, and I think I overdid it the last time we podcast because I was listening back to it, and Danielle was talking to me about something, and I completely was blank. It was I didn't respond. I didn't do anything, so I made sure this week that I didn't. And I ordered so much new clothes and stuff because I'm going out of town, and it was supposed to have been here like a week ago, and it's still not here, so I'm kind of pissed off about that. So yeah, I want to. And then I said something about asshole last week. Once again, people that were listening, I am sorry for using the term asshole. I think I said that was the part of Chicago I lived at. So,
it was.
Yeah, so I don't remember
think that was
any
a
of
bad
that.
thing.
Yeah, I don't remember any
funny.
of that. Yeah, I was so in 420 land, I don't remember too much of the podcast. So I remember in the description that sorry, I think I said sorry, no description, I was too high.
No, you didn't even write that.
I didn't write that. Oh shit!
It was blank. Or maybe you did. I don't. I just remember it was just like, here's the episode.
Yeah. I was just
Maybe you added it, but yeah, that was like the lowest point of my week when I didn't see that fun description. So, but thank you for the sound effects. So I can continue to make them the same.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. I didn't. I just put the road to the Rumble in the Sand by Scheduled for One Fall.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wasn't last thing that's non-wrestling related, about 10-15 years ago when Neptunes first became pretty mainstream, was Foom their thing?
Yeah, it was.
So we need a sound effect saying Foom.
I have that.
All All right.
So I'll start putting that into the you know what? I will use that as the future sound.
Yeah, because that's what it was. That was Star Trek.
Star Trek, yes. Yeah. So I would definitely put that in the post production because I'm not high or drunk tonight. So yeah, pretty sober. Unfortunately.
So
boo.
Damn, that's sad when your co-host wants you to be high and drunk.
So
holy shit.
I've been actually trying
to misery loves company, okay?
Right.
I've been actually trying to
wait, Danielle, what should I drink then?
I think you should maintain that delicious Tito's and water combo you had going on.
Okay, girl, because I have a whole unopened bottle of Tito's on my counter. Just saying.
If you guys are going to drink tonight, you know what? Fuck it, I will drink. Well.
Yes.
You know,
peer pressure does work.
Yeah, it still works, and I'm in my mid-30s. Holy shit.
Love it.
Wait, but Patrick, does it count if I drink it out of a Raw Women's Championship mug?
Ooh, that's keeping it classy. That's definitely way classier than what I would be doing.
I would just be drinking it out the bottle.
Yep.
Yep. So, but yeah, so Mr. Black Market Ivan, can you tell us what happened in the outworld of Japan?
Okay, Google, what time is it in Japan?
The time in Tokyo, Japan is 12:29 p.m.
So, guys, that is proof. And first of all, anyone with a Google device listening to this is probably pissed off at me right now.
Yeah.
But it is proof that we are going to travel to the future. So, guys, the last few weeks we've been talking about New Japan Pro Wrestling Road to Dontaku. And now it is New Japan Pro Wrestling Dontaku Night 1 of 3. These guys don't play around, okay? So this actually happened hours ago. All right, this was May 3rd, their time. So I'm going to kind of blast through it. There's a lot to go over here. So we had Chase Owens and Yujiro Takahashi representing Bullet Club defeating Shota Umino and Yota Tsuji to open up the show. Then we had the almost classic, almost mandatory team of Jushin Thunder Liger, Ryusuke Taguchi, and Tiger Mask 4 defeating Ren Narita, Tomoyuki Oka, and Yuji Nagata. Now, as you guys notice, anyone who's been listening to the show, New Japan shows typically start off with the legends and or enhancement talent. In this case, it looks like all legends, so that's pretty cool. Then Rocky Romero, Sho, and Yo, otherwise known as Roppongi 3K, defeated Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Lance Archer, which make up Killer Elite Squad. And we had Takahashi, Iizuka, all three of them representing Suzuki-gun. Then, okay, now it starts to get crazy, guys. Hiroki Goto, Switchblade Jay White, the IWGP US champion, Tomohiro Ishii, Toru Yano, and Yoshihashi representing Chaos defeated David Finlay, Juice Robinson, Michael Elgin, Toa Henare, and Togi Makabe. This is where the sweat and the muscles, that just sounds wrong, start to collide.
Who thinks that's a bad idea?
Now, here is where the implosion leading up to All In, tickets on sale May 14th.
No,
13th. May 13th.
I'm telling everyone the 14th so that I can get the good seats on the 13th.
Oh yeah.
Right. Sure.
See, that's smart. That's smart. I wasn't even going to question it.
Let's just keep telling everyone.
Pat, we fucked it up.
So Marty,
I edited it out.
Come on, y'all.
Marty Skull, the villain, and then Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson, representing Bullet Club, defeated Bad Luck Fale, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa, representing Bullet Club, to become the never open weight Sig-Span tag team champions, guys.
That was a good match too.
I'm just like, my heart was pulled into 8,000 directions because I love them all so much.
I mean, not only was it a great match, but also, did you see the post-victory photo and Marty Scurll's fucking face?
Yeah.
Speaking of great match, oh my stars. Nick and Matt were just like, oh, we're the cute guys from California. Look at our long hair and fringy pants. And Marty Scurll's face was just, like, it was so good. It was so good.
Man, they're jacked now.
Oh man, my dog just freaked out from that noise. Sorry, Yippee. Okay. Yeah, they are super jacked.
Yeah. Is it Nick or Matt that had the back injury?
Matt.
Is he
Matt?
Is he? I didn't watch this match, unfortunately. Is he fully recovered?
It's just on the moves. Like,
yeah,
so when they're
bad. Yeah.
doing certain moves, there's the next time you see them perform, he's a little slower, or he's not lifting up as many dudes to perform the moves.
Okay. So then there was another teaser for the return of the Bone Soldier. Everyone's kind of speculating who will it be behind the mask. We had another huge tag team match. Bushi and Evil, the IWGP Tag Team Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions.
You okay?
I believe. No, I forget. I forget honestly what division tag team champions they are. Hiromu Takahashi, Sanada, and Tetsuya Naito representing Los Ingobernables de Japón.
No, they're heavyweight.
Heavyweight. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
They defeated El Desperado, Minoru Suzuki, Tai Chi, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Zack Sabre Jr. representing.
This is the worst day.
Well, as long as Minoru Suzuki can fly overseas and come see you, and you can make him feel better, and
Zack Sabre Jr. too. Oh my God, I love them both so much for so many different reasons. They are just the best of the best of the best of the best.
Now, guys, quick side note on Los Ingobernables de Japón, okay? So, it's pretty rudimentary Spanish. You know, it's the ungovernables of Japan, right? But, so, the Los means the. So, tell me why the official merch for this group that I see hundreds of people wearing at these shows is a shirt that's all black and in red letters on the front just says Los. Don't they realize they're wearing a shirt that just says the?
It's amazing.
Well, Simon, can I just chime in for 1 second? I'm pretty certain that it's because white people are stupid.
Hey, I didn't say it.
This is the Japanese people. They're not stupid.
No, but they might not necessarily understand the nuances because they have 26 letters in each different alphabet that they have. I mean, they have like the katakana. It's like insane. But like I see people wearing these shirts and I just look at them and shake my head and go, this is why people don't like white people. Like,
I didn't say it.
No, Patrick. No, as a half honky, I feel like I can say it. So,
I didn't say that either.
Oh, dude, I miss you.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
I gotta like wrestling.
I'm a vegan. I'm a vegan. I have a miniature pincher. You know, like I live on the north side of Chicago. Like I feel like I have the right. Yeah, like I can definitely claim white.
Is Tito's now? I've been to enough parties. Is Tito's vodka a white drink? Has it because it's become pretty popular?
I like to call it Tito's. It's Tito's vodka. Tito's vodka. My dog just shook her head at me, by the way, just so you guys know. Yeah, it is a white people drink, but it's cool. The dude that started it, his name is Tito. Tito's what's his last name? Beveridge.
That's not a Mexican.
Like No.
Not a Mexican.
No, his name is Beveridge, and he makes a beverage that I love. And they sponsor roller derby, and they get. There was one year I got paid in Tito's in a case of Tito's, and I was super happy. But yeah, so there you go. White people problems.
The next final matches of night one. Once again, guys, this is night one. Not night two, not night three, night one. This is the intro to this show. Young Bucks came out after this match and challenged the tag team champions, Evil and Sanada, and then proceeded to super kick the hell out of them.
Oh, heaven.
Yes, it was so good. So good. So good.
Yes.
After they recover, LIJ are getting up. Evil accepts the challenge. So I don't know if that's going to be in the next 2 nights or in a future date. So that'll be a great match. Maybe they're on their own expedition of gold as well, and they're going to have two different New Japan Tag Team belts. Next, we had Kazuchika Okada, the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, and Will Ospreay representing Chaos, defeating Hiroshi Tanahashi and Kushida. This is just the top talent in the company right there. Then Cody Rhodes defeated one half of the Golden Lovers, Kota Ibushi. And then in all that tornado of emotion, Kenny Omega comes out to face Hangman Page. And before even the bell rings, Cody starts to beat the hell out of Kenny Omega. Hangman Page comes out. He starts to beat the hell out of Kenny Omega. And somehow Kenny Omega gets the match to start and still pulls off One Winged Angel and defeats Hangman Page. What do you guys think of that?
Oh, brutal. So brutal.
Very brutal. I like that one spot that they did where Cody was laying on the table and Kota Ibushi like jumped off and did kind of like a coup de grace or whatever, and the table didn't break.
Yeah,
man, I just felt so rough. Bad for Cody's back, man. But
oh yeah, that did not look pretty.
Yeah.
And so like I said last time we talked about Hangman Page, he is amazing. Like this guy just needs to be, he's on the top shelf. I feel like they need to push him. He is so good. Like, especially this match with Kenny, it was again pulling out all the stars. Like I feel every time I watch them wrestle, it's like they're putting on a WrestleMania performance. I'm always wowed and entertained and cover my eyes with every move they do because it's just over delivered and I love it. I love everything. It's worth all my money. Just take all my money.
Well, they'll be definitely taking my money May 14th.
So yeah. May 14th, and Val, you were telling us in our own private chat that about some article of them talking about the pricing structure being much lower than
yeah, they're trying to make sure that people don't get screwed out of seeing a really awesome show, and they want to keep it accessible to all of us marks, gentlemen and lady marks included. And yeah, I think the most expensive, the cheapest ticket is like $20 or $25 for the for the upper decks. And then it's going to go down from there. But no ticket's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, over $150, which for ringside is like absolutely nothing. So,
oh man, oh, man.
I mean, I
hope it's figure something out.
I could buy 5 dogs for what I've paid. Oh no, I'm just kidding, Yippee. You're the only dog I need, and I adopted you. I didn't even buy you. She just looked at me like, "Bitch, please. I have to put up with your ass all the time and smell all your roller derby clothes." No, you were adopted because I love you. No, I mean, I have 4 WWE chairs downstairs that tell me that I've spent way too much money on wrestling, and I'm infinitely irritated that a certain country artist will be invading the world's largest beer garden that I call my office. And that comment is actually set. Oh, I'm so angry. I'm so angry. How do I tell you guys how angry I am? Can I tell you how angry I am? I'm so angry.
Tell us how angry you are.
Oh my God. I'm so angry. No, my dog just gave me a dirty look again. I can't tell you.
I'm out of the loop on this.
Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
Luke Bryan. Yeah, I told Patrick. I was like, I don't even know how to handle this. I can't tell the whole group. Luke Bryan is fucking playing at Wrigley Field on September 1st. And because I like paying rent in one day, I can't really afford to miss it. So
you don't like country or something about him specifically?
It's the thing about it specifically, honestly. Yeah. Is September 1st is I had dates with my brohams and my lady broham to go be all in.
Oh yeah. Forgive me. I forgot that was the day. Oh yeah. Okay.
No, I don't mind country. Like on my bucket list to see an artist of all time is well, I'm half white, but yeah, I'm majority white. But is Garth Brooks. I have never seen him. I want to see him before I die.
Yo, if you go see Garth...
Whoa, you just got so excited, bro. Shit just got weird.
I love Garth Brooks.
As do I. I'm standing outside the fire.
I'm sorry. This time machine, did it like take me to another dimension? Where?
Yes.
Daniel, Margaritaville.
It's okay. It's okay. No,
I mean,
that's
it's The
actually
Rock.
July
I've-
13th. That's
I've
July
heard-
13th. Margaritaville at Wrigley Field.
I've heard amazing things about Ciroc, and I've enjoyed my fair share. But damn, I am on a new level.
I gotta
listening
Are
be
you
to
drinking
this information.
Ciroc? Did I miss that? Are you drinking Ciroc?
Yes, today I want top shelf. With,
Is it because
alcohol choice.
This Ciroc, because you want to know what the Ciroc is cooking? And it was his birthday this week on May the 2nd.
See, I couldn't. It's been a very, very chaotic week on my end, and
Girl, I got you. Don't even act like I don't got you. I'm a wordsmith, yo. That's why they let me talk about wrestling on a microphone. We'll talk about that later. Whatever.
oh,
Ciroc is
perfect,
cooking.
because
The
I literally
Ciroc is cooking.
got home from work like 15 minutes ago, and was like,
Yeah, May
"Shit,
2nd.
What can I enjoy tonight?" And this is what I had.
What
available.
flavor Ciroc are you enjoying? Which is distilled from the finest of French grapes, so I drink it often.
Blue Dot.
It's kind of like wine.
Yes, it's true. It is.
Blue Dot.
It's the Blue Dot.
Oh, the OG Ciroc.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I am not
before
a-
Puff Daddy was even involved.
Yeah, I'm not a big
Yeah.
fan of
Mhm.
flavored anything, if that makes sense. Like I don't like any. I just like alcohol to be alcohol. I like it as plain as I can have it.
Okay.
It's not plain if it's delicious.
Yeah,
You know what I
but-
mean? So,
Perfect.
Can I
I'm glad I
water
got
flavored
all with the
vodka?
stamp of approval. Yes.
however, I did put a splash of tangerine orange juice into my Tito's and water just because I felt like I should do something healthy tonight. After I went to the gym for like 2 hours today, and then what did I do? I went to a bar and drank. Like, way to go, Capone. Way to go.
That's how I know Val's white, because she said tangerine. Black people don't describe oranges. We don't say the word tangerine. We just say orange drink. But,
Orange drink. Orange drink.
yeah.
But listen, it's cool. I like country. Patrick likes country. You know, we're just chasing that neon rainbow, just living that honky tonk dream. And I'm not talking about dreams about the honky tonk man, because that's
Yeah.
fucking weird if you're having them, y'all.
That's
But
yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
why I can't be at all in. I'm really upset because my homegirl Chelsea Green is on it. Tessa Blanchard is
Mhm.
also on it. Oh God, fucking undeniable. Like Flip is not on it because Flip Gordon is not on it.
He'll be on there.
He
He'll
will
be
be.
on there. He'll
He's gonna be a
definitely be.
special guest, or he's gonna
I'm
be
pretty-
someone to save the day, save a match of some sort.
I'm pretty sure that Flip Gordon is actually going to be opening beer cans with me at Wrigley Field. I could be
Oh,
wrong.
man.
but
well,
I feel like he's going to be flipping kegs with me. So
if I have enough time, I'll stop at Wrigley Field and yell over the wall for you, Val. Hopefully, you can throw me an old style.
I'm
And,
in. I mean, I saw
yeah.
Goose Island, but I could get you some old style too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, whatever you sell.
Throw
Fuck,
him,
that's what I want,
a
yeah.
couple of cans of 312.
312. Yes. Oh, where are you from? What do you mean? Well, that's the original area code for Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really? Yeah.
Oh, you said
All
that with
right.
like a Minnesotan accent.
So
You're welcome.
Speaking of things that piss people off, like Luke
Monday
Bryan
Night Raw.
pissing off.
Speaking of homeless guys walking around Wrigley Field selling copies of
Ronnie
the Onion,
Woo Woo.
Yeah.
selling copies of the Onion.
Did you just Ronnie Woo Woo us?
Man, I love Ronnie Woo Woo.
I
what's
do
the big-
too.
Val, what is the big dog been up to on WWE
Oh,
Raw? Oh,
Oh, my God. Oh God. Okay, Patrick, don't hate me. Don't hate me because
no.
I'm brutiful.
Brutal.
Yeah, I said that out loud.
What?
All right. So there was a rather frustrating moment in my life, and it was known as the Greatest Royal Rumble. We're not going to talk about it other than that it was the most expensive house show of all time, and it led to my dear friend Patrick's rather frustrating views right now about a one Mr. Roman Reigns. So let me go back to my notes. Where the hell am I? I don't even know. Where am I?
Just,
There I
just,
am. Oh,
just
I'm
say
in-
big, just
I'm
say
in-
the big dog's a bitch.
big dog.
Okay, no, actually, I'm in Quebec, Canada. Oh, Raw is Val, Val is War. I'm into it. Oh, the Val Zone. What's going on with our notes? I like them. So basically, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Roman Reigns decides to address the greatest Royal Rumble situation. But the best part about his like super annoying, lame diatribe is that it was responded to by a thunderstorm of Canadian boos. And the Canadians are the most polite people on the planet, in my experience. So if the Canadians are booing you, you know you hate it. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
They only booed Roman Reigns and Shawn Michaels in the last 20 years. So.
Right. Well, I mean, you know, the screw job in Montreal, and then also the screw job of the last, 8 years that they've been trying to shove Roman Reigns down my throat. Sorry, Patrick. I love you.
That's a different podcast.
Well, wait a minute. Well, Raw is Val is War. So anyway, so he was blaming it essentially on referee Chad Patton, who tweeted, "I understand I made an incorrect decision. I want to apologize." During the hashtag Universal Title match at hashtag WWGRR, I saw Brock Lesnar go through the cage and was concerned for the health and safety of both superstars. So the official that was officiating the match, the referee that was officiating the match, basically said that he was wrong. Patrick's boyfriend should have won the Universal title, but instead they immediately gave it to Brock Lesnar. So, excuse me. So basically, Kurt Angle supports the decision to make a sudden judgment on behalf of both superstars for the safety of everybody involved. And Roman's saying that you're looking at the real Universal champ. And he'll tell that to Brock Lesnar, but we all know he ain't here. Boo, boo, boo. Turn the attention to another man. Da, 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 da. Let's talk about the man that he's facing at Backlash, which is the real Samoan named Joe. Yeah. He's putting his downward spiraling mini promo about careers to sleep, and it's just fucking terrible. It was just awful. So yeah, Jinder comes out and he talks about Jeff Hardy, blah, blah, blah. You lost to Brock. You're going to lose to Joe tonight. Meow, meow, meow. Sammy comes out and oh my gosh, it was the cutest of the cute that was ever cute because he lives like 15 minutes away from the stadium that they were at on Monday night. Yeah. It was so good. He starts the promo in French, en français, but I don't speak enough French to know what he said, but I'm pretty sure he said, "I love Val Capone. Val Capone is the greatest. Also Val Capone forever." Because I'm pretty sure what Sami Zayn said in French. He basically blamed Bobby This is how cool Sammy is, because he's a guy that stayed home, political beliefs, but he's still going to put the company over because that's who he works for. And that's how he can be on his platform of hashtag Sammy for Syria, is that he has this wide scope audience because of WWE. But so basically, instead of saying this is bullshit, I'm Syrian, so I got told to stay home, and I wouldn't want to go and support a nation that hates on Syria, he said he blamed Bobby Lashley and Vertigo for his missing the Greatest Royal Rumble. Wow. So out comes Kevin Owens in a Fleur de Lis t-shirt, which was amazing. He also, a KO Fleur de Lis shirt, he also started his promo in French, and the whole audience, instead of saying yes, 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 they were saying oui, 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 which, that means yes en français. Yeah. And they like that idea. But yeah, so a coin flip doesn't have one side, only two sides. Popularity contest, no to Jinder, or moi, Kevin Owens, and he says it in French, and then, sing Mahal Zayn after a throat punch to Owens out of nowhere. Then it's Bobby Eyebrows and Braun. It was just, it was crazy. It was a surreal night. I guess that's going to be later on. Sorry. Yeah, geez, my notes are so fucked up. I was already talking about Braun and Strowman, Bobby Eyebrows. I'm really not sorry, but that's what I'm calling him because he is not going to take a sweatband away from me personally. So, oh yeah, it was so great. Elias said that he got a special tea from Saudi Arabia, and he is truly what WWE stands for, of course. Walk with Elias. And Bobby Roode interrupts him for just a reminder of last week. And I love that he's wearing red and gold this week, because now that he's on Raw, I think he's trying to make his presence known in that not so subtle way of wearing the show's colors. So Elias defeats Bobby Roode because of a match stoppage. I want to say, geez, what was this? 35 minutes and 21 seconds. New Day RKO angle. Oh, no, never mind. Those are all my GRR notes. Jesus fuck.
Have you been smoking a Satan spinach tonight? Are you okay?
No, I must have stopped watching and started watching something else. Oy vey. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah. Back. So nearly 20 minutes into it, Elias announces himself as the winner after traking Bobby Roode into the ring post. Like, he just threw him throat first into it, which is just brutal. So the match had to be stopped.
Glorious.
Oh, no. It made my throat hurt just watching it. I couldn't even like squeal because my throat hurt so bad. And then up next we had Authors of Pain that came out in AOP beanies, and I like instantly looked at www.shop.com to see if they were for sale. Sorry, fans of my shopping habits, they are not for sale yet. Not yet. But if you couldn't get more Quebecian than Jean-Paul, Yves Francois, good luck. Those are the jobbers that came out. And RIP big time. Super Collider into a last chapter. AOP wins. Who gives a fuck? AOP is NOPE. That's personally my way of thinking about it, because unless you got Paul Ellering, you're dead to me, because why the hell would they give these guys mics? Just so they could into the microphone? I don't think so. I don't give a fuck that you're 6'4" and 330 pounds and 6'2" and 250 pounds. My 5'9" and a half, 200-pound ass is going to kick yours because you can't talk into a mic right. But
I kind of want to say that's racist, but I'll let you go.
That's not racist. That's just truth. Anyway, so the Kingslayer shows up in them leggings, just saying. Songs and chants, and Seth saying merci beaucoup. He talks about Lesnar not being the red champ, and then the Rainbow Club comes out and starts talking about Balor versus Rollins for the IC title. Miztourage mistaken about approaching them separately. What we should have done is done a group conversation. Also, like, how can I get that shirt of the four of them on the Miztourage's chest? Did you guys see that?
Oh,
it was a picture.
Four Horsemen one.
But super crappy version. It looked like duct tape pictures on it. Like,
yeah.
How is that not a shirt? Patrick, can you make me one? Just fucking make it happen.
I haven't done an art project in quite some time, but I can see what I can do. Maybe I can just draw like stick figures.
Yeah, dude. But as long as one looks like Bo Dallas, one looks like Curtis Axel, so make sure the hairline is intact, except for not at all.
He doesn't have a hairline.
One looks like exactly. One looks like Seth Rollins, and one looks like Finn Balor. But like they were like counting to four has never been better. Four horsemen, and they did the A for Canadian nod, of course. Seth Rollins again, hard no, sorry. Loser chant starts, which is fucking perfect. I don't know. I just thought it was so good. I thought everything about it. My notes, it says Smiley is fab. He must be nuts. Because Finn on Rollins. They're talking about teasing a 6-man towards the end of the night. Then we get back from commercial, and Ruby Riott herself, Heidi Lovelace, Sally Stitches, Ruby Riott is accompanied by the Riot Squad. Charlie Caruso is talking to Sasha Banks, who I'm pretty sure is wearing a Lisa Frank splatter art jacket, but I could be wrong. I know this sounds really weird, but Sasha, shocking, cuts a terrible No Bailey promo, trying to convince me that, where's Bailey when Boss Time needs her? Meow, meow, meow. And
what?
If Ruby wants... yeah. If Ruby wants a riot, she can bank on it. Like, go fuck yourself and your $150 fake gold leather jacket bullshit wearing motherfucker. Ugh, everything about her just infuriates me.
Yeah.
I want to love her because like in real life, I see her Instagram posts and I see the way that she interacts with New Day on Up Up Down Down, and I'm like, man, I would be like best friends with this girl. Her hair is purplish. That's a color for Crohn's. I automatically love her, except for she's fucking terrible on the mic. She's not that great of a wrestler. Like, oh, it's so infuriating to me. It's absolutely
man. Well, I mean, like I understand that, but I did see on Sasha Banks' IG, she's wearing one of my friends' t-shirts that she's made. I feel like Taker, and I gotta buy one. Like I need more Mark shirts because all right, I know we're in the middle of Raw, but so I ordered one of those Roman Reigns Reign of Blood shirts, and my dumbass picked the wrong size.
Is it a small? Because I'll wear it.
It's a medium.
I'll wear it. Is it a medium? I'll cut the sleeves off and I'll wear it.
Yeah. So once it arrives, I will definitely give it to you. I was so pissed because I'm like, man, I finally got some big dog merchandise. Woof. And if I put it on, I'm gonna rip it like Hogan. So all right, go ahead, continue, Val.
Yeah, I will take that off your hands. Also, I have another shirt in the mail on the way. I'm so excited. My gentleman caller decided to tell me that he got me a Rowdy shirt, and I thought it was Rowdy Ronda Rousey, because I'm super high on her, and I have been. And I'm super stoked for her. So he sent me a picture today of what arrived, and no, it was like the Rowdy with the black cat. I feel like Hot Rod shirt. I was just like, oh, swoon. How much more over do you want me to be for you? Because woof. But yeah, very excited about all the new shirts that are not available on www.shop.com. But anyway, so long story short, Ruby Riott defeats Sasha Banks. Then they cut to the Tripping Worldwide replay of Titus World Slide. Although I kind of think of it as Titus World Dive underneath the ring. Like,
the best, because just hands down the best moment of the WWE main roster shows of this year. Okay, just saying.
I get it, but look, oh my God, I'm just about to, look, this is the prime example of them taking a black man and turning him into a comedy act.
I'm not discrediting anything you're saying, Pat. I completely agree. But Titus did fall on his own.
Yes, he did. He fell on his own. And I thought that, it could either lead to him, hey, maybe, the crowd liked it. He owned it up to it. It was kind of funny. Let's make a t-shirt, which they did with Titus World Slide, which is an ugly shirt. Whoever designed it should go to hell.
Be fired.
Be fired. I don't want you to go to hell. You're probably a nice person, but now he's gonna be sliding off. Now he's probably gonna be sliding all over the place, and next thing you know, he's gonna be dancing and then dropping stuff. Come on.
Whoa!
Man.
There's a new Breezango authentic T-shirt. Sorry, I just had to look to see what the Titus World Slide T-shirt was. Yep. Rumble, stubble, or slide. And then it's his boots like he's the Wicked Witch of the East. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like no. Please, no.
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna buy that, but whoever, you know what? If someone buys it, I want to tweet this. If whoever buys that Titus O'Neil shirt, please tweet the picture of you wearing it so I can block you. I'm gonna block them.
Well,
and mute them.
What if I ordered one for you, Patrick? Do it worldwide. It's 30% off.
It should be 90% off. It should be 100% off.
It should be free 99.
Yes, but if you do get it, then you know what? No, I'm not wearing. I gotta find a shirt for All In. I'm not wearing Titus World Slide to All In. So
I feel like that would be the best shirt to wear.
I would probably wash something. You know how everyone has that one shirt in their trunk of their car that they wipe crap off with? That would be my Titus shirt. So I don't know, but yeah. What else happened on Raw?
Sorry. I was really looking at the merch. I'm really sorry. I was noticing that there's a Double J shirt, and I can't believe that there's one happening. All right. So anyway, long story short, moment of bliss. Alexa Bliss shit talks Nia about being a bully that could strike even at Disney World. Asks if she's tall enough to ride in the teacups ride. Whatever. It's just stupid. Talking about Nia eating turkey legs, one in each hand while she's off the kids menu. It's just stupid. So anyway, I hate it. Renee interviews Titus World Slide 2 days before his birthday. This story stole the show, broke the internet, et cetera, et cetera. He fell, plain and simple, just like Jennifer Lawrence at the Oscars. You don't stay down, you get back up, which I love that message. But yeah, you're right. You don't gotta mock this guy. So, geez, Corbin in your head, blah, 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 shouldn't have fallen in the first place. Corey bitching about stuff. His hair, I can't even deal with it. So they show the Deleter of Worlds tag team. And they're talking about darkness and light will consume everything in their path, showing pictures of them crossing the Delaware, the sailor kiss, the moon landing, them being part of all these historical moments. They recapped last week's 10-woman tag team, talked about Eve Torres introducing Ronda to Natty. Next thing you know, there's a 6-man tag out of Sammy, KO, and who else was in that one? Oh, yeah, Jinder, duh. So all the Canadians. So the Canadians in one quarter. Yeah, the crowd, yay. And then they booed the big dog, Patrick's boyfriend, Bobby Eyebrows, and Braun Strowman. It was just really boring. So like the heel team, which was not Canadian, beat the Canadian team. So you can figure it out yourselves. Baron Corbin said he's here to make money, and you just can't be funny. You pay to see me, but instead, blah, 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 meow, meow, meow. No Way Jose versus Baron Corbin. Boy, I just really want to know how that woman got that sequin one-sleeve dress, and where can I find it? And also, can I take her place in the conga line? Titus Worldwide comes out to, like, basically shit-talk Corbin. Apollo and Dana are acting a fool, which I loved it. They wiped the ramp off. They applauded him for not falling. They basically are, like, distracting Corbin, so he gets pinned in a roll up. Dance party whistles, meow meow meow. No Way Jose defeated Baron Corbin. They talked about Make-A-Wish cuties. John Cena wants to fight an octopus. It's really great. Mickey and Natalia have a match. So, excuse me. I don't know why Mickey James thought it was a cool idea to tuck them, wear that hat and tuck her pants into her boots at the same time, because it was like a weird combo. Plus, she was with Alexa Bliss, who was still recovering from her cosmetic surgery. James says she's fine, even though she's favoring her left arm. Natalia and Rousey enter. Eve Torres introduced them again. They keep reiterating that. Natalia with the roll-up pin for victory as Ronda chases Alexa around the ring. It was pretty amazing. And then out comes Nia. Back to running goes Miss Bliss, which I hope she's wearing a good sports bra. She got what they said that she did. Nia sizes up
Ronda on IG. Yep. Not that I'm some perverted neckbeard, but I just happened to notice. That's all.
No, it's fair.
You got the same surgery as The Rock back when he wore the tracksuit.
Yeah, back in the day.
Never mind. I thought it was a joke. No one saw it. No one got it. Go ahead, continue.
No, I'm catching what you're throwing, bro, and I could smell what The Rock was cooking. Yeah. But so Nia sizes up Ronda and then looks at Natalia and then holds up both her hands like, okay, Control C, Control V kind of thing, like they're doing on SmackDown with my BFF forever and her BFF forever plus Asuka, whatever. And then we have let's see, Backlash is in Newark this Sunday, and yeah. Seth Rollins defeats Finn Balor. It was a banger of a match, but honestly, at this point, I had to take a piss break eventually, and unfortunately, I chose this match. After I watched it again, I was like, "Why the hell did I leave my couch for that match?" It was so good. But yeah, Seth is going to end up facing The Miz for the IC title championship again at Backlash this Sunday, and yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot there was the really weird shirtless Claymore zigzag promo of like Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler in a hotel room with like upside down furniture, but neither of them had their shirts on. I don't know if it was a dream or it actually happened. I mean, is that a dream that I had?
Drew McIntyre can be shirtless any day of the week. So
I'm not going to kick either of them out the ring for eating crackers, is what I'm saying.
Dolph Ziggler like to stand at Lake Michigan's North Avenue Beach. So
I'm into it. But yeah, it's really weird promo in front of stacked up furniture in a hotel room. Balor with the Falcon Arrow out of Rollins Superplex. It was an ice cold beer on a crazy hot day for me. And then Seth kicked out at 2. Seth pinned Balor. And yeah, so he retained. So he's going to face He's going to face The Miz. And there you have. He laid the SmackDown, and now Patrick's going to give us a SmackDown Live report.
Yeah. SmackDown was yes. Anywho, the first segment was Miz TV, I believe. Miz came out in his stupid Naruto headband and red outfit they wore at what was that, WrestleMania? He's been wearing, I don't know. He's been wearing that for quite some time. He comes out for Miz TV segment. Out comes Jeff Hardy. Slapping hands and kissing babies. Miz makes a comment like, "Hey, I would shake your hand, but you shook all these disgusting people's hands in the front row, so I'm not going to do that." They bicker back and forth. Jeff Hardy, he's always been horrible on the mic, but
absolutely,
they go back and forth. Out comes Clandy Orton or Randy Orton, whether whatever you want to call him. He comes out, and Miz is kind of like stirring the pot a little bit, saying that you should be mad at Jeff Hardy. He keeps interrupting your matches and stuff. And then Randy Orton, you must have forgot who I am. I'm Randall Keith Orton, RKO, and the whole bunch of bullshit or whatever. Then out comes fucking Shelton Benjamin out of nowhere and says, "Hey, look, Randy Orton, I beat you last week. I think it was it him? I think he beat him. Yeah, he beat Randy Orton last week. Said, hey, if anyone's getting a title shot, it should be me." And that I guess that led into Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy teaming up to go against The Miz and Shelton Benjamin. The result of that match was Clandy Orton and Jeff Hardy obviously won the match because they're not going to let the heels go over. They had a segment with Big Cass, which I thought was completely stupid and unnecessary. Definitely a piss and shit break. The crowd were chanting "We don't give a fuck" or something like that in French while he was doing his promo. I did think that his promo was, he's light years ahead of what it used to be, and quite, I believe he should be that because he doesn't have redacted with him anymore. But he cuts his promo, and out comes a little person, because that's the term that we will use, dressed as Daniel Bryan, who gets the shit completely beat out of him by Big Cass, which does nothing. Like I just don't get it. I'm kind of over the little person humor. We've seen this shit since the Attitude Era. I remember right at the Montreal Screw Job, they did it with Bret Hart, and DX was in the ring, and they brought out the mini Bret Hart. So that was bullshit or whatever. So he beats that guy up. Out comes Uncle AJ, AJ Styles. He cuts the promo. Look, man, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh my God.
Shinsuke Nakamura. He got his eyes on the wrong jewels.
How many times does he have to talk about his AJ Styles? You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah, I just don't get it. AJ's been shit on the mic as well, but we forgive him because he's phenomenal in the ring. So he's cutting his boring promo that was about to put me to sleep. But then it comes out the guy that does actually put people to sleep, Samoa Joe. He comes out and says him and AJ have this they're destined to fight or whatever the case may be. He should not be worried about Nakamura because once AJ's done with Nakamura, he's coming for AJ and that title, and he's gonna put his ass to sleep. The music for Nakamura plays. Samoa Joe turns around on the ramp like he's ready for Nakamura to come out so they can start fighting. And then the camera cuts to Nakamura grabbing AJ's balls or low blow or whatever the case may be. And Kinshasa to the head. Unfortunate. We go to a backstage segment, which I'm getting so tired of the New Day. But they have a butler with them now named Mr. Bootyworth, who comes out. I'm not making that up.
No, it's actually true.
Yeah, they have
should Tyler Perry just be their manager at this point?
At this point, might as well just bring Madea out with him, man. I just don't get it, man. So Mr. Bootyworth comes out with pancakes, and they try to give him to the bar. Obviously, the bar throws him in the air, and then
My favorite thing about that, though, is that the bar said it's just laced with laxatives, and I wanted to be like, nah, man, just diverticulitis.
yeah. Oh shit, yeah.
Yes.
So Xavier Woods did throw in a line. If you are a video game nerd or a movie buff, he quoted Shane's song and told Sheamus that his soul was his, like, you know, your soul is mine. It's an old Mortal Kombat joke or whatever. But anyway, they fight, and to me, I thought this was like the best match WWE wise. Xavier Woods defeated Sheamus. I thought it was a great match. And then last but never least, we had Charlotte Flair and Asuka and Becky Lynch. They defeated Carmella and the Iconics. Carmella and the Iconics are perfect heels for the business, especially on SmackDown. They just need to hurry up and bring these women tag team belts that's been rumored to be in the making. So that was Pissed Down Live results. Like really nothing else to talk about. And I guess speaking of that, let's just run right into 205 Live. Brian Kendrick and Jack Gallagher, they defeated Hideo Itami and Tozawa. At the end of that match, Hideo Itami kind of turns on Tozawa, so I guess, you know, loser goes to New Japan. I guess, I don't know. Buddy Murphy beat up some bum, and Drew Gulak beat Kalisto, I guess, to become the #1 contender. Really didn't watch the match because obviously they do the same shit like they do with black people with Mexicans. Put all the Mexicans together, had them dance and say lucha. Nothing important there. That was 205 Live. Yeah, that was it. Danielle, can you please tell us about the surprisingly good NXT?
Surprisingly, wait, hold on. Okay,
NXT
NXT may have some bad weeks, but when we compare the 3 main shows, the 4, if we throw 205 in there, I'm sorry, NXT is still #1 on the list.
Yeah, that's true. But last week was come on.
That's in the past, and
last week was I don't even remember last week's, but Pat, I'll back you up. Last week's was like a steady stream of urine coming out of a
yes, a very steady.
It was an hour. It was an hour piss break.
You're like, man, it just will not stop trickling out.
Well, we started the first match of NXT was Kairi Sane versus Shazza McKenzie.
Shazza McKenzie. She is from Sydney, Australia, and she's a boss ass bee on the women's wrestling scene. She's very heavily in Shimmer and Rise and things like that. She just lost the Heart of Shimmer championship when I saw it like a month ago to Dust. So I was kind of surprised that she dropped the belt to Dust, and now I know why, because she's on NXT now.
Yeah, it was a pretty good match. Like, I enjoyed it. Kairi did pick up the win for that, of course, because they're pushing her, but it was very entertaining. They followed that with a little interruption by Miss Lacey Evans. She made a little great heel promo with extending her arm out to like shake hands and then just be a bad girl like she is. And I don't know why I said it like that. I'm just gonna move on.
You're drunk, yeah.
But it was a nice story building moment. So we'll see.
She like decked her right in the face. I was shocked.
Yeah,
she said, like a real woman with respect, I'm gonna, apologize. And she offered her hand to Kairi, and the whole audience was like, no. And Kairi just kind of went, and like shook her head. And then Lacey got closer and just bam, right in the jaw. And I was like, damn, girl, I've been in those fights. Those are not fun.
Man, I mean, it'll be interesting on the angle they take, because they're physically so different, not in a racist way, in a like physical stature way.
Yeah, like one of them has eyes. Their eyes.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Whoa.
Yeah, I didn't say it.
None of us said it. But we'll see what comes out of it. I think it's gonna be good. We followed that up with a little vignette with Lars Sullivan saying he's the next man to be, making his impact on the scene. So, we'll see. It was all right. But as for the next match, it was the Street Profits versus TM61. Also, very good match. I was entertained. I enjoyed both parties. TM61 did pick up the win on that. There was like a cheap shot victory between the two, but overall the match was pretty good. Definitely check it out. NXT followed that match up with a little recap, and I look forward to this with War Machine.
Yes, War Machine
versus
War Raiders,
a Heavy Machinery, which I believe is next week, right? I didn't.
Yeah, I think that's going to be
next
a great match. I can't wait for that.
Yes, it's going to be awesome.
They're making a ring out of vibranium just for that match.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So there was also a little backstage moment with Kathy that talked to Cassius Ohno about the Ciampa Gargano.
I'm sorry. You made a slight mistake, Danielle. I have to correct you. His name is Chris Hirono.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I still love you. Alcohol.
Sorry. It's all about the alcohol at this point in my life. Anyways, so he, wow. Okay.
They.
So he calls out Ciampa and, about the moment that happened. And so I believe he's pretty much challenging Ciampa, but there was no set date. I did not see anything on that, but that'll be a very interesting match when they decide to do that.
Just so you know, at NXT TakeOver last year in Chicago, for the first half of the show, I had a Death by Elbow shirt on, which is a Chris Hirono shirt, and then I took that off during the Bobby Roode match. Second half of the show, I had my Psycho Killer Tommaso Ciampa shirt on. So this is definitely going to be not Sophie, but Valfie's choice. Like, it's going to be really hard because they're two of my absolute favorites. Okay, go ahead.
No, it's I look forward to seeing that. Okay, so we followed that up with Patrick Scott versus the hated Kona Reeves.
I love this guy.
I know. I like this whole character.
I like his white boots. That's about it. He's just dumb and annoying. Otherwise.
Yeah, I like dumb things. So of course, why wouldn't I enjoy this?
Is he like? No, he didn't watch. Is he like? No Way Jose?
No. He's like, he wants to be the Rock. Like he's like Rocky Maivia. Sucks.
He's like a Hawaiian Rock.
Yes,
he's from Honolulu.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
But like, dude, his finisher, I've never seen a variation of the Samoan drop like that, where he drops them on their belly and face instead of their back.
Yeah,
like,
it was. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty decent.
I'm with it, even though he beat a jobber. I mean, I'm all for this guy. Like, I'm waiting for him to go to the main roster. Fuck it. He's been in NXT for quite a while now. But I'm ready. I'm ready for him to get up and go to the main roster and start dancing.
Oh my god! Well, I think we all are in almost agreement on enjoying this future talent. We'll see.
Nope.
We'll see.
I like his white boots. That's it. Nope. Dead to me.
I will say I also really enjoyed EC3's little NX3 moment. I really entertaining that what I think was like a 2-minute long promo vignette. This guy, I really didn't know too much about him, to be honest, everybody.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I was in the dark about him, and then when he made his verbal debut, I was like, okay, let me look up this guy. I obviously have seen his name in places, but I've not actually watched any matches of his before. I like him. He's going to be fun. He's going to be entertaining, which is the point of wrestling. You want to be entertained and you want to have a good time. And I think he's going to do a good job at that.
Can I just tell you that you're 100% right? Because he's such a cocky bastard, like in the ring, but he's so fucking gifted. And he is essentially what a wrestler should look like in Vince McMahon's mind, but also probably in the mind of everybody else. Like EC3 is the real deal. And if he doesn't excel, I will absolutely be shocked because he is just a perfect wrestler, in my opinion. And anytime I've ever seen him live, I just get blown away each and every time. The last time I saw him was at Bar Wrestling in California, but he's just amazing. And he is a shit talker on the mic, which is what I love out of wrestlers.
Yes, so same here. We know all about that heel life, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun interactions with the fellow roster. I'm for it. Following that beautiful vignette was a very much a piss break moment between Dakota Kai and Vanessa Bourne. And I'm sorry, I was all behind Dakota Kai. I loved everything about what she was doing. And then she does this stupid video and she pretty much has turned into Bailey, and I'm over it. And I'm going to just move right past it.
Here's the one thing though, that I noticed. The biggest takeaway I got from this was that I like Vanessa Bourne's lipstick. And also they clearly told Dakota Kai, you must start wearing NXT shirts. Because she was wearing like different indie and indie promotion T-shirts. Like the one that was the most noticeable was a Progress Wrestling, which is
we watched, we saw that the other day.
Yeah, like suddenly she's wearing a We Are NXT shirt during her promo. No sweatshirt, no nothing covering it. Just like boom, here's my shirt out in the open. Every other time she's had different indie promotions on, and I'm like, oh, I guess they actually saw that that's happening.
Yeah, and that whole moment was just a pissable moment. I just was so over it. But I was completely in love with the Candice LeRae match with Bianca Belair. And Bianca just being an awesome, amazing, strong woman. Like, she deadlifted Candice LeRae. And I read this. Someone quoted her as throwing LeRae like a lawn dart during the match. And I thought that was the best quote because that match was just amazing. Like Candice was kind of a rag doll, and that was obviously done on purpose to show Bianca's strength and power. And I loved the match. It was awesome. Definitely check it out. Probably the strongest women's match in a while, including the main roster, in my opinion. I thought it was, when it comes to women wrestling and actually wrestling.
Did you see Charlotte tonight? Or I watched it tonight, SmackDown Live, because girl was fist pumping like her name was Arsenio Hall, telling you people what the people in Dog Pound were.
That's showing our age. I don't think a lot of people know what the Dog Pound was on Arsenio Hall.
No, Charlotte will always be like, okay, so we all have established Charlotte is by far the queen of strength. She will
be the greatest women's wrestler of all time.
By far, absolutely.
Might be in the top 5 wrestlers of all time. Boom, said it. Don't care.
I agree. I will say this. Bianca Belair, man, she has thrown her card into the mix like this. She was amazing. Great match. I'm glad she picked up the win, even though I love Candice LeRae. Bianca Belair, she is amazing. Check her out. And then we finish with another phenomenal match between Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong. The Undisputed Era hung out on the sidelines, but they unfortunately, there was a DQ in the end where Pete Dunne won because the Undisputed Era came into the ring to help Roderick Strong because this match got insane. Both guys just annihilated each other with these crazy moves. Back breakers onto the ring post and on the apron. I was covering my eyes most of the match because these moves just were brutal, and they've earned the right to be just the most badass guys in the NXT right now.
Are you like suddenly a super Roderick Strong fan?
I always enjoyed him, but the way they wrestled against each other tonight, yesterday was, I can't even find words to come up with how impressed, even though I've always loved them in their style, but the way they went at each other, I actually believed that they were really fighting, which is hard to do with wrestling. And
well, it's not hard to buy a t-shirt of his for 30% off tonight only on www.shot.com.
But I
just
gave all
happened to
my
scan
money
through
to
and
Pro
Roderick
Wrestling
Strong
Teams.
NXT Authentic. Oh, you should always give all your money to pro wrestling teams and not the Sasha Banks a little bit legit Boss Gold Authentic jacket, which is also on sale now because
Fuck
you
that.
suck, Sasha. You suck.
Speaking of that, while you guys are in the shop, I saw the other day that WWE is selling authentic replica title belts for $2,000.
Holy
And
shit.
I don't understand what's the difference between these $2,000 belts and the ones that normally go for like maybe $300. I don't know, but if I buy a belt that's $2,000, I better fucking main event Monday Night Raw with that belt. Like I need to be on the TV too. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe one of the neckbeards, or I'll go to one of the Facebook wrestling groups and argue with people in there. Maybe they'll tell me what's the difference between the two. But hey, whatever. You want to pay $2,000 for a fucking red belt? That is on you.
Oh man, I could get a Dusty Rhodes shirt, Son of a Plumber shirt for $10.49. Proceed to checkout.
That's disrespectful.
Oh
Could be
god.
way
Well,
more than that.
anyways, to close out NXT,
Mhm.
Pete Dunne wins by DQ, and pretty much this is building up to a future 3-on-3 match with Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch teaming up with Pete Dunne facing the Undisputed Era in the near future. There's no set date on when that will actually play out, but phenomenal NXT nights, especially those two matches: Pete Dunne, Roderick Strong, Candice LeRae, and Bianca Belair. By far worth watching, worth sitting through the full hour of the show for those two matches.
Awesome.
For the record, one of my friends just tweeted me, 2 hours ago, but just in my mind, breaking news: Tampa Bay Sports Commission Executive Director Rob Higgins confirms his group submitting bid to host WrestleMania in 2023, 24, or 25, and Royal Rumble in 22 or 23. Oh snap! I'm going to Florida.
Hey, I guess, yeah. I gotta start saving money, man. I've been buying a lot of dumb shit lately, like shoes and stuff. And I just need to, just put some money to the side for a rainy day. Not if I get into like, I gotta go to the emergency room or anything. Fuck that. Just amputate whatever. I just need to save money to go to wrestling events, man. I am slacking like all in. I know Money in the Bank is coming up, and I gotta get some money out of the bank so I can go to that. And
Right.
Shit, man. Like I said, I'm trying to rub shoulders with the people in the business. Like shit. Holy shit, I am high. I just thought about it. I'm high.
Well, speaking of being high, I'm going to transition this in a terrible way, but Ivan, why don't you talk a little bit about Backlash? What's going on with that?
Yeah, that was a great segue.
It's not relevant at all, but
All right.
Speaking of high,
So,
I love our little podcast.
yeah, WWE Backlash is the first dual brand pay-per-view in a long time. And besides the big four and then the new big fifth show in Sandland.
Yeah.
Man. So, yeah. You know what? I'm going to talk trash about that freaking place all year from all the stuff that happened, but that's neither here nor there. So,
I just realized what you meant by Sandland. I was like, wait, no, the big five is now with Money in the Bank, so that's Chicago. What is Sandland? I mean, the beaches are kind of open. Like,
So we got Backlash coming up this Sunday. It's way too soon for another pay-per-view, but that's the life of these guys, unfortunately. So we've got the United States Championship from the blue brand, Jeff Hardy defending his title against Randy Orton, as we discussed. We've got the Raw Women's Championship from Raw, obviously. Nia Jax, the reigning champion, versus Alexa Bliss. This will be the culmination of all the Moment of Bliss videos and all the trash talking about turkey legs and
Disneyland. Am I allowed to win that because I'm drinking a coffee mug with the Raw Women's Championship belt on it?
I just need always the Raw Women's Champion in heart spirit.
Can I just be it? Because I bought this when Charlotte was still champ, so I feel like I'm retaining it for her since I also have blonde hair.
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
Then we've got the Intercontinental Championship, also representing Raw. Seth Rollins, the current champion, versus The Miz. A lot of these matches we already discussed since they were the go-home shows for Backlash. Then we've got Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I'm very excited for that match. Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass. I guess Daniel Bryan coming back into the fold means he's got to have a lot of insignificant matches. Okay, let's see. And hopefully Big Cass keeps his little friends at home this time. Then
Can I just coin him a name? Can we call him Big Casshole from now on?
Hey,
Yeah.
all right, Big Cass.
Because that's what I had in my notes, because he's a fucking jagoff and he's a big old castle and he supports Trump. And
you know what? Yeah,
I don't get very political, but you're a big old castle.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah. But see, like Val, I try not to think that way because there's a lot of guys in WWE that support him, and I'm trying to overlook it because I love wrestling so much.
Right, legit, me too, brother. However, like when your name is Big Cass,
all right,
and you're an asshole.
Well, Big Casshole. Now I'm putting that in my personal notes. We will refer to him as Big Casshole.
Big Casshole, because even though I hate her squawky voice and I can't wait till she shuts the fuck up. Like if Carmella doesn't even want to deal with you, I don't even want to deal with you. At least she has cute, outfits and squeakiness, but.
Yeah, speaking of Carmella, Ivan.
Yes, the SmackDown Women's Championship. Carmella will be defending her recently stolen championship against Charlotte Flair. Will she recover her belt? Maybe.
Maybe you drunk.
I don't think Charlotte's going to get it yet. I don't think she's going to get it yet.
Yeah, I think they can.
Girl, bye, dead to me.
I think they can keep milking this feud.
Yeah, why would they have Carmella hold on to that briefcase for a year? Just for her to have the belt for 1 month.
Because why would they take it away from fucking Charlotte to give it to Carmella, like to break the streak, just to get rid of the briefcase? That's why. Duh.
Well, that's also smarter than me.
Also, Carmella is on Sasha Banks' levels of merchandisability with all her.
Hang on a tick. Look, I'm gonna look it up. Keep talking.
Look.
Yeah. No, I'm going to destroy you in about a second. She doesn't have as many pieces.
Think about what Charlotte Flair wears and how many 9-year-old girls in the audience are they going to walk home with robes, or are they going to walk out with
14 items? 14 items. 14 items. Don't fuck with my WWEshop.com. Also, I have had many conversations. Carmella.
Is that good or bad? I don't know.
19 items. Charlotte Flair with 19 items.
I'm just happy that both of those girls have fucking merchandise. Fuck it. Everyone eats. Everyone has. Me personally, like I think I would. I don't know, because I'm not a girl.
Why does Sasha Banks have 43 items? Gross.
Oh. Yeah, that
sucks. Gross.
So
fuck Carmella. Nobody wants to squawk like that. Right. Nobody wants to squawk with Elias.
Okay.
When I think of squawking, I think of what's her name from Always Sunny? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
D.
Sweet D.
Sweet D. The bird face Sweet D. I love her. Bailey's on 37 items. Who else do you want me to look up? Because I love doing this.
Nobody else.
Rhonda.
We're good.
Nobody else. I think that is.
Rhonda has one shirt.
Unfortunately, you browsing the web doesn't play well for our audio audience.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it does. It tells people to go buy merch.
That's true. Yeah, let's give WWE more money so they can have more Saudi Arabian shows.
Sons of a bitches.
WWE Championship. AJ Styles versus Cock Knocker Shinsuke Nakamura. No DQ this time, so he can hit him in the X division all night long, and no one's going to stop the match.
Here's the thing. Do you think that AJ's actually going to protect his flat earth with a cup? I mean, come on.
You would have thought so. I would have had a steel cup by now. Kind of like the whole Goldberg Bret Hart thing when Goldberg went for the spear and Bret was wearing the fucking Like, I don't know. Well, who cares? AJ Knight's Trump. Next.
Roman Reigns, the big dog, versus Samoa Joe in a cross-brand match with little to no consequences or repercussions, since they're not even on the same show. But I hope Samoa Joe wins, because he needs some momentum, and he could be the next big guy with his amazing mic skills.
Samoa Joe's putting that ass to sleep, and I'm talking about wrestling. I don't know what else you're thinking
wow,
out there.
Wow.
But and look, I'm a big dog fan. I love Roman Reigns, but Samoa, it's time for the real Samoan named Joe to get his shine. Yes. And just fuck Roman Reigns right now. Believe that. Fuck him.
Pat, what match are you most excited for, and what match are you already planning your sit on the toilet for half an hour?
I'm looking forward to Seth Rollins and The Miz. I think
that's gonna be good.
Be a good match, and I'm sorry, Daniel Bryan, but don't want to see you and Cass, man. I'm sorry, and
Casshole.
Yeah, Casshole, big Casshole versus Daniel Bryan. I don't want to see, even though this Daniel Bryan coming back reminds me of when Shawn Michaels came back after his 4-year hiatus or whatever. And I want him to do good things, but unlike Shawn Michaels, when he came back and fought Triple H at a street fight, we got Daniel Bryan fighting Colin Cassidy or Colin Casshole. So I'm looking forward to that, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the matches I'm looking forward to. Not even looking forward to Roman Reigns and so much. All right, you got it. There you go.
Pat, do it.
Bleh.
Pat, Danielle, do the sound.
Oh fuck. Okay, well, I'm gonna throw my my matches in.
You're gonna throw up. Don't throw up.
My matches.
You're gonna make me
Okay, I am really looking forward to the Reigns and Joe match. Just because I want to see.
Because Reigns is gonna win.
Yeah, because Samoa Joe, I want him to whoop his ass so bad. So I'm looking forward to that match, and I'm sorry, I'm with y'all on Daniel Bryan and Big Cass can take the longest shit. Okay?
Did Patrick just hang up?
I think so. I think we were throwing up so much that he had to throw up.
He was just He was like, I can't even believe you would say that about my boyfriend. I gotta go.
What's your most looking forward to match and the piss break?
Okay, so Avi, my favoriteest match will be Shar versus and I think Shar will get her rightful title back. Oh, Patrick, welcome back to for One Fall.
All right, we can't hear him. So
he's muted. He's muted.
Damn, I don't know what happened. What the fuck, man? I thought I was high.
It was all those puking sounds.
It was all the
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
So you're excited to see Charlotte take her belt back, and what is your piss break match?
I think it's probably either D-Bry versus Big Casshole, which is what my notes say, or Randy versus Jeff Hardy, because I'm sorry, what decade are we in? I just don't care. I'm going to see Infinity War tomorrow, and it's going to be way better than either of those two matches.
Okay. Maybe.
Oh no, they just left us. Oh
what?
No.
Really?
Yeah, what is happening?
I don't know. We're still live, so it don't matter. Once they let me see. How can I add them back? Oh, there they go.
Just came back.
There they go.
They just came back. Hey, is it scheduled for one?
Oh my god. Oh, there we go.
That's the name of the episode.
So
I'm pretty sure.
I will say I'm really interested in seeing the dynamic of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn continue, and this will be Bobby Lashley's first pay-per-view match back, so I hope they do.
Bobby Eyebrows.
But yeah. Bobby the Eyebrow Lashley. Yeah.
Not Bobby Lashes, Bobby Eyebrows.
Bobby
We ain't talking about his eyelashes.
That'd be amazing. And yeah, Daniel Bryan versus BCA is it's right in the middle of the show, so I'll probably take a shower during that match too.
I might get my eyebrows done. I might if those two matches are back to back, if Bobby Eyebrows and Braun Strowman versus KO and Sammy, like I'll watch that and then I'll have inspiration to get my eyebrows done, and then boom, during D Bry versus Castle, whole new world.
All right. Well, shit. I gotta find something to do. You're getting your eyebrows done. Ivan's taking a shower. I think I'll just mow some grass. So,
Danielle, what are you doing?
What? I think I'm gonna join Simon in the shower and have fun.
Hey, that's another podcast.
Another podcast. Yeah, this segment of the show is sponsored by Ciroc Vodka.
Oh my!
I don't want to say that's racist.
Wait, so
that's Diddy.
Do we have? I think we established the next inductee to the Chicago Penitentiary with talking about Backlash matches.
No, I think the King of Saudi Arabia can go into the penitentiary.
Oh,
yeah.
No. No. I don't want to start like international.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, we will get like death threats, I think, through Twitter.
Right.
I mean, shit. My last name ain't Davari, but I'm feeling it.
Right,
can you believe that guy even got death threats? I mean, that's fucking disgusting and terrible.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So sad. Like, are you kidding me? Arya and Sean Davari are such wonderful dudes that like are so supportive of wrestling and the community as a whole, and just humanity in general. They are so amazing. They're based out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Just the Academy is the wrestling school. My boyo Eric Cannon is one of the instructors on occasion, and just they're so wonderful. And for any human being to ever get death threats ever because of their political beliefs or a stance that they took because of a gimmick, like, are you fucking kidding me? So this is why I would like to suggest, and therefore I will probably receive death threats, and I'm cool with that. The greatest Royal Rumble is the greatest inductee to the Chicago Penitentiary.
So just like a DVD of the show?
No, like the actual entire show, like that whole stadium, the kids that were cheering for John Cena, the dudes that wouldn't let women sit front row, or let them wrestle, or do segments, or be ring announcers. Yeah, just the actual concept. Boom it.
Yeah. Hey, no.
So I think. Yeah, go ahead, Pat. Go ahead. Tell everyone about the greatest travesty of all time.
No, this is a celebration.
That Muhammad Hassan came back and not to WWE, where he could have played this song at the greatest Royal Rumble.
Look, yeah, they did drop the ball on that, but then again, they would have probably got death threats over that too. But I blame Ivan. You are a fucking you see in the future. For 2 weeks, you've been playing that theme music.
Yeah, I invoked him.
Oh.
Yeah, I invoked Muhammad Hassan. But he came out. Did he come out to his gimmick or just
yes?
Yeah,
he came out with the music. He came out as Muhammad Hassan.
He's so awesome, man.
13 years. That was his first match in 13 years, and you can definitely tell. But he won the match. I watched the whole match.
What was the promotion?
It was some small promotion in New Jersey where he's from. He still has the size. He's still kind of young. I think he's like 33, 34. You got to think when he was in the WWE, he was like 24, 25.
Right.
Yeah, like, dude, fuck. Yeah, it was surprising to see him and to see him wrestle, and because I heard so many stories, because I was trying to figure out where the hell this guy went, and he kind of hated wrestling for a while because they kind of blackballed him, and he kind of was the scapegoat of everything, and like the Undertaker killed this character by power bombing him off the stage, and he was never seen again. And yeah, just all of a sudden he came back, you know, after years of doing substitute teaching and stuff like that, and now he's back. So I wouldn't mind seeing him in the Impact Zone, to be honest, because Impact is kind of stepping their shit up. So hopefully that works out for him. Welcome back, Muhammad Hassan.
Yeah, it's kind of cool considering he started in 2002 and he's still doing it these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm happy. Like that's I always thought he was a great heel. I thought he would have been the biggest heel in the company if WWE would have stuck to their guns and you know, kept them on TV. But you know.
Okay, so I just found out off of Sportskeeda.com that former WWE superstar Muhammad Hassan, real name Mark Kopani, made his return to wrestling after 13 years yesterday, and this was a few days ago, at a Dynasty King of Thrones event in Amsterdam, New York.
Wait, so is that Dynasty King of Okay, that's just I thought that was like the fake promotion that I announced for Austin Aries a few years ago. I was like, oh my god.
No, Dynasty King of Thrones. Yep. So it must be Dynasty is a promotion. I'll have to look into it because, like, as our resident indie dork, like I should know this, but I don't. So I got to look into it. I'm taking a note right now. Dynasty. What the fuck? That's what my Charlotte Flair shirt says.
Well, if I type Dynasty Wrestling in Instagram and there's one post and 11 followers, that can't possibly be the right thing.
Well, it's Dynasty King of Thrones. So
yeah, I'm about to say that one post is a picture of Muhammad Hassan. And yeah, it's definitely the right one.
So, yeah, it says he returns to the ring versus Papa Don. So I gotta watch it. I'm excited to see this.
So, guys,
speaking of,
yes.
You know, some indie wrestling, can I give you a little lowdown on the indie wrestling in Chicago before we call it a night? I know we're about to. So I was lucky to be tagged in when one of my very good friends unfortunately fell ill, and he's the ring announcer. But with his blessing and with the support of the company, I got tagged in to be the ring announcer for not only Freelance Underground last Friday night, but also Freelance Wrestling. So I got to call at Baderbow Brewery last Friday night and at Logan Square Auditorium on Saturday night. And let me tell you, it was amazing. If you want to check it out, the Logan Square show for Freelance Wrestling was featured on powerbomb.tv. So I had no idea that I was going to be doing it. All of a sudden I'm broadcasting to people all over the world. It was excuse me. It was 4 cities, 3 countries. It was insane. It was in Philly, Chicago, and in the UK. And I got to talk to fans from all over the world. It was really awesome. And as a lady Mark, as a woman that's a commentator, like it was such a great experience to get to be part of Freelance Underground and Freelance Wrestling on Powerbomb TV. But yeah, so basically, I just want to plug them and give them a little bit of love. You know, I always talk about AAW and Freelance, so much love to Freelance and, of course, AAW. But if you want to follow them on Twitter, at Freelance Underground is UNDRGD, no vowels. And Freelance Res, that's WRES. I'm going to be calling again. I'm really excited for it. It's going to be Friday, May 11th, so next Friday at Baderbrow again. And it's going to be Freelance Underground versus Game Changer Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even wait. I'm so excited. It's like of all the people that are going to be there are just mind blowing. Like GPA, John Wayne Murdoch, Garley J, Alex Colon, Ciclope, Miedo, Eric Ryan, Ryan Corden, obviously Craig Mitchell, Nick Cage. Are you kidding me with that? Nick Cage. Elias Velasquez. I was wearing his shirt to the gym today and I got a nod from some guy while I was lifting. It was exciting. Mr. Spring Break himself. Bad boy Joey Janela. So excited for that. I can't believe I get to announce him. That's going to be so cool. Kylie Ray. Oh my God. Does that girl have my heart? But can I just tell you about another guy named Gringo Loco? Mm-hmm. If you don't know him, look into him straight away because Gringo Loco is the real fucking deal. He's the bass god and he just gets a crowd going like no other. He is amazing. Marcus Crane, who just won the check for the championship, which is the Freelance Underground's Money in the Bank, if you will, like where he can cash it in at any time for any belt, any title. Pretty exciting. And Reed Bentley. And, there's a few others that'll be on the bill, but I'm super stoked for our show coming up at Bader Brow on, May 11th. And of course, if you want to check out any of it at all, look at Powerbomb TV. They have over 1,400 hours of indie wrestling. You can watch independent wrestling on demand or streaming live. Just check them out. Powerbomb TV. They're so amazing, this stuff that they do. And I had such a fantastic experience working with them. And it was my first time ever calling at Logan Square Auditorium. And as an AAW mark and a freelance mark, it was a surreal treat to get to be the voice on the mic to bring the excitement to the audience. And thank you so much to my girl, Kelly Maestro, for being so supportive. And of course, my buddy Mark, who came down from Milwaukee. I don't know. It was just such a wonderful experience.
That's so dope.
Yeah, it was amazing. I can't even believe.
I'm gonna get Powerbomb.tv. I think it's $9 a month. And
it's like nothing.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's so cheap, and it's so important to support indie wrestling like that. I mean, my guy Mark came down from Milwaukee, and my girl Kelly came out she was out in the suburbs with her family, but they still came out. But if you can't make it out in person, like that's the best way to support indie wrestling is by watching Powerbomb.tv, because it's so inexpensive, but the value that they bring you is infinite. And I'm not just saying that because I was featured on it last week, but because I truly believe that. It's so cool that I can watch a match with Kimberly in Philly, and then 2 seconds later, I'm going live in Chicago. I mean, how awesome is that? That they just bring you stuff from all over the world. Like there's Real Sue Young versus Rachel Ellering. I mean, it's just amazing the stuff that they put out on Powerbomb TV. So,
yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out. And I'm getting it. I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm only getting it so I can see you. Then after that, because I did want to go to the event, but life happens and shit like that. I definitely want to come out and converse with neckbeards and talk wrestling and drink and stuff like that. Yeah, and think of stuff like and do great things. So I'm definitely gonna purchase Powerbomb.tv.
Well, feel free to tell Powerbomb that the reason why you're getting it is because of @Val Capone.
Yeah. And, we want you on more shows. Yeah. We want you on, fuck that. Like, yeah, hell yeah. We want you to be like the voice for all of the promotions that's going to be on Powerbomb TV. Fuck that. And then hopefully you can make like a shitload of money, and you won't have to sling beers, even though I know you love slinging beers. But hey, we gotta feed this wrestling addiction. Yes, we have to feed it.
Oh my god! Wow.
Yes, I know I'm high. Holy shit! Yeah, I'm rambling. Go ahead.
Let's go. Whoa! I just saw what's going on in our internal group. Oh my goodness, Ahmed Johnson! Please put a shirt on, and also, can you zoom out for a second?
I still don't know how he got those fucking jeans on it, those jean shorts around his thighs. But hey, not for me to know. They had to sew those on him. He must have been.
What is with those wet spots? There are wet spots that I am confused about.
I don't know.
Oh, and congratulations again to Austin Aries for obtaining the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, that's crazy. I kind of want to buy one now. I'm gonna look on Amazon. Oh, I forgot. I can't because some dickhead decided to try to steal my identity, and I had to freeze my credit card.
How many years has it been since that guy used that Twitter account?
For Patrick Pryor. Oh, it's been in January
9.
January 29th. It'll been 10 years.
Oh my gosh, okay. You guys. So I don't know if I'm going to be on the show because I think my main man Kirby's going to be on it, but I'm definitely going to. I just saw that Powerbomb.tv retweeted Freelance Wrestling, Freelance Res, WRES on Twitter. Freelance returns to Logan Square Auditorium on Friday, May 18th with Decline of Midwestern Civilization. Fucking killer name, by the way, guys.
Okay,
Featuring the
Val.
return of
Are you going to that show? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'm either going to be on mic if they need me, or I'll be there. Period. It's Friday,
Okay.
May 18th. I will be there.
I will go to that show.
Yes. Well, it's featuring the return of Joey Ryan and the debut of IPW UK Women's Champion Zia Brookside. I'm so excited to see her in person at 8 p.m. with a bell time of 9 p.m. 21 and over. Tickets now on sale at freelancewrestling.com. Just for the record, All Ego Ethan Page, fuck that guy. I used to love him so much until he called me a hoe for dancing for Stevie Fierce's entrance music when I was announcing. And then not only did he call me a hoe, but he also insisted on ordering a Chicago deep dish cheese only pizza. Like, dude, please.
Yeah,
and then he stomped the life. Yeah, he stomped the life out of Stevie, and then Stevie recovered and said, put some pepperoni on that pizza. So that's why he's my personal champion. So all ego, all sucko.
All right. Well, shit. Val came through with the Chicago indie scene. I'm obviously I'm trying to get more involved into it because I love fucking wrestling. I'm a black guy that just watches wrestling, and I need to know some of these local guys too, man, because these guys be tearing it up on the indie scene. And I guess that fucking concludes the 14th episode scheduled for One Fall. I think maybe. Yes. All right. So yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna get off of this thing, and I'm gonna, as the Godfather would say, light a fatty up, and continue the rest of my life, out my life. Oh yeah, or my night.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, so, have a good life.
All right, so good night, La Flama Blanca, Ivan, and Val, and your dog.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. She's like, dude, I don't even want to deal with you right now.
Yeah, she's like, I'm sick of this shit. I have that. Oh my god.
All right. Wow. Well, good night, you guys. It was a good show.
Those same blankets. We have those same blankets. Is that a Bears and Cubs thing?
You know it is.
Yes, I have those exact same ones. I would put them on camera right now, but they're dirty at the moment. I don't think you want to see dirty.
Nobody wants to know that. All right. Good night, you guys.
Bye.
Me and my dog are crashing out. We'll talk wrestling later.
Yes. Okay. Bye.
Bye.